Hi Virgo Sun, Moon and Rising people. My name is Adanina. Welcome to Intuitive Talks, where I, your host, I intuit into it, you intuit into it, we intuit into it, we all intuit into it. I just intuited into it, and I'm just connecting the dots while also just remembering memory. Today I'm doing seasonal readings in respect of the Leo season that is going on right now. So I want to say happy birthday to all Leo people who are celebrating their birthday from July 22, July 23, I'm sorry, 2020 up until August 22, 2020. Please do have a swell time, enjoy your birthday, and yeah, enjoy yourself, enjoy what Leo has to bring to you, and enjoy your period. Um, Enjoy your birthday period. Um, yeah. Um, if I've not said this already, this reading is for. I'm doing seasonal readings in respect of the Leo season that's going on, and this reading will be for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising people, as well as, let's say, if you have midheaven in uh, Virgo, Wounded Chiron in Virgo, Stellium in Virgo, Venus and Mars in Virgo, North Node in lovely sign of Virgo. You understand? Just check this reading out if you feel like it pertains to you. I'm gonna cover your family area, love area. I'm sorry, your family area, career area, love area, and in general and in conclusion, for the Leo season. So let's get started. I'm sorry that I'm rushing. Uh, I have some things. I don't know. I just want to. Well, I'm challenging myself to see how much I can do. Anyway, uh, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. This is what your Leo season looks like, starting with your family area. Um, I didn't get extra cards for you, so let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So pay attention to where your 12th house is placed. Pay attention to Aries. Pay attention to where your 12th house is placed. Pay attention to Aries, Taurus, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising people, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising people. Pay attention to the first, the second, or 12th or 3rd of the month. It will be very pertinent to you. Yep. Now let's start with your family area. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. You may be excited that your father is coming to visit you, or you have a certain grandfatherly figure who is coming around, and you are happy about it, you love it. Or this could represent you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising people, that if you're an older man or you just retired. This to me is represents retirement card. You understand? So when I see this, I see somebody who is happily retired, somebody who is going on to the next phase of life gracefully and peacefully. Um, yeah. However, that means uh, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising people, there may be some people who criticize you, maybe coming from another Virgo, or you could criticize yourself, or just have a lot of maybe your supporters or people around you um, criticizing you. And I'm sorry if I said so, supporters. People may criticize you. It may be supporters, your followers. It may be Aquariuses or Tauruses. It may be other Aries, especially if it's double Aries, like Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Moon, Aries Rising. Um, Here you go. This wonderful card. It is what the Queen of Swords. Very beautiful. This card usually, I believe, is for Aquarius. I mean, that's without a doubt. But it represents. I think That's without a doubt. Aquarius. Um, you may be behaving like the Queen of Swords, so you may be in a, yeah, high priestess mood. You may be wearing things like that is very revealing. You get what I'm saying? In a nice way. See, breasts. You understand? Um, in your family area, you're not taking any prisoners. This is the, you're saying the truth, and you're not sugarcoating anything. You just, the truth is the truth. And you know I don't know if it's the men that is getting criticized, but I just see criticism from, maybe you may even get criticism from a 56-year-old or a 65 years old, or if you're 65 years old or 56 years old, you could be getting criticized. You may be criticized by Leos, Virgos, I think I've said this before, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, especially if they have double Aries in their chart. Anyway, um that's what I'm saying. You have a beautiful crown. You may be wearing light blue clothes, sky blue clothes. um yeah, you could be very blunt with your words in your family area, very blunt. um am I seeing you dishing out criticism? Not really, but it's possible that you could be dishing out criticism, but I see you being criticized. I believe what I'm seeing is anyway, I see that you might be criticized for things that you've done in your family area, and it's like it's kind of like they may say, okay, the way you approach things in the family area, it wasn't good, things like that, or you didn't do it right, or you didn't necessarily do it in a way that would have been favorable for you. You understand? And then they are met with this, the truth, or they're met with this, they're met with this high priestess. You understand? Who is just not going to take any prisoners. She's going to just tell the truth, be blunt about it, and all that type of stuff. This grandpapa that is coming here, um I don't know what this pot stands for. This pot, this is the first time I'm seeing it. That this He may be smoking pot to keep himself afloat, this grandfather of yours. Or father or something. That is, or elderly man, or you understand, or this could be you if you ever get someone, a rising elderly man or so. Whether you're old or not, you may be behaving like somebody who is retired, and you're just peaceful. You're at a peaceful state, ready to go to the next stage of life in a peaceful manner. So now your your career area, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising women. Uh, you may not be fighting to work. You understand, during this season, during this Leo season, you may not want to work. I think for the Leo women, for the Virgo women, you may not be fighting to work. Before, you used to fight for work hours. Now you're not. As a matter of fact, you're not even going to be showing up to work as much. That's for the women. I don't think you're necessarily losing money, but of course, if you don't go to work as usual, as you used to go to work, see, this is you fighting for the big coin. You're not, okay, and I don't think it's because I don't think it's because you're lazy. I just think that this is the season at your workplace where you just feeling that you just don't want to work. You understand? It's just the season. You understand? You're in the mood more for spending money, and for this reason, you'll be hanging around bad company. I think this is bad company card. um you're spending your money, you may be around gamblers, uh maybe around maybe 67 years old, 76 years old, or other Virgos, Libra. 6 plus 6 is 12, so 13. Gemini's, Aries, or Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. People who gamble, or who waste money, or who they spendthrifts. See, spendthrifts. So, you know. However, like I said, I don't. You know, I don't. I don't see you losing money. Here's money. Money is coming to you anyway. You have money. Money. You have money. Oh, you could be in a sorrow or a fraternity where you money comes from that organization. You could be in an organization where you're getting monies from there, so you don't need to slave anyway. At least not now. Like if you don't work for a whole season of Leo season, or if you don't work during the summertime, and you spend time spending money that you've been working hard for all these years, even in past lives, that's there's nothing wrong with it. You understand? So, you know, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, men and women, I see you gambling. Um, yeah, like I said, the money is coming to you, and like I said, it's mostly from like an organization, and like a sorrow or a fraternity, or just an organization where you understand you got benefits, and is this is like money benefits, like you got benefits, you great, you're good. Now, your love life, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I don't really like this card upside down. See, I like to read it like this, but you know, it came out like this, right? So, what that is saying is there's some artistic talent that you're supposed to be passing down to your children, but you didn't. I don't know, or there's some kind of karmic coins you're supposed to get. There's some kind of talent. Um, there's some kind of talent that you're supposed to pass down to your children. Like, so, oh, some kind of karmic wealth. Some kind of wealth that you're supposed to pass to your children, but you didn't, or but you're not doing it. Or maybe you didn't have children, so you cannot pass down certain talent, some type of wealth that they're supposed to get that will help them to sit in wealth, and you know, family wealth. I almost see that you're throwing like family wealth away. And I know this doesn't sound like Virgo, who is considered a responsible sign, but it's like it's kind of like you've totally erased like the family wealth money, or it's kind of like you didn't, like I said, you didn't pass it down. See, you didn't pass it down to your children. You didn't pass it down to your children. So it's kind of like they should not even dream of getting any monies from you. Something like that. Especially if you're a man, a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising man. Anyway, I'm seeing that for the men. For the men, there's something you're supposed to pass, like a karmic wealth. it's kind of like showing your kids how to make money, showing your kids how to have money and to keep it in the family. You're not doing that, so it's kind of like a family wealth is being wiped away, I think. I know I may be extreme. I could just be just overly extreme. It's not like, it could just really mean that, but that's just what I'm saying. But into it. I'm kind of getting that you may be having like, I don't want to say dark sided Aries traits, but just spending money, right? Just spending money. You're not thinking about the kids. Yeah, you could be spending money in your love life, but I highly doubt it. You just something you're supposed to keep for your kids, you didn't keep it. It's like wealth. And like passing down like an artistic trait to them, artistic talent trait to them. You understand? Like even if it's painting something, like it's like an ornament or something that is worth lots of money that you're supposed to pass down physically, I believe, to your the next generation, the children, the next generation, but you didn't, you know. Okay. I'm also getting that if you're in a house and you're thinking about moving, don't stay in the house that you have that you're already in, because it's going to rake in a lot of money. Um, yeah, so it's karmic narcissistic monies that that you're going to have from this house. So don't move, you stay there, just like how you've been staying, you sit in there, you understand. um yeah, because if there's money going out, like a lot of money like this, that is, it seems like it may not be alarming, but the reason why it may be alarming is because this is specifically family wealth or family. um it's kind of like the right of, I don't want to say rite of passage, but yeah, it's family wealth, family tradition that's supposed to, you know continue to supply wealth, that you are just, I don't know, it's kind of like it's being erased, like, it's not being continued in the family. I think it's sad, but anyway, not, I don't feel sad. I should feel sad, maybe I do, but it's just sad. I think it is, because if it's some kind of family artistic wealth that's supposed to be passed down and you didn't pass it, whoa, it's kind of like just throwing away everything about, you know, family and DNA. Well, I don't know. Queen of Wands, women, once again, is showing in the same position as it did in the family area with the Queen of Swords here. So, Queen of Swords, your defenses are up in the right way, and you're very intuitive and psychic. You understand, and you just um, you could be very passionate at this time in your love life. You could be having the passionate drive, or the passionate drive equivalent to Leo, Sagittarius, and or Aries, especially Leo. I feel like you may have Leo in your chart. Look at this. You may have a lot of Leo in your chart, and that helps you. Your hair could be long. You could be like a Rapunzel type of woman. Pay attention to when you find a corn around. See, a corn, acorn, acorn. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I think it's this. As I was taking a walk during like the Gemini season, a baby girl gifted me this. She just saw me. I think she thought that I was the princess. Um, what's her name? I don't know what her name is. Princess. From the Princess and the Frog. I think her name is Princess Tiana. Or I don't know what her name is, but this is what the girl gave me. This yeah, the paper she gave me, and it was just so nice. Actually, her and her sister gave me the acorn. She gave me this, or however that happened. So um I need to know what acorn means. But you know what, let me see what it means quickly. Acorn spiritual meaning. Wait, let me see. Oh, oh, that's not really an acorn. What? What is that? I thought it was an acorn. Yeah, it is acorn. Maybe it's not the acorn pine nut. Anyway, pine nut is okay. Let me just see the spiritual meaning. That's that. A symbol of strength and potential. It was also a Nordic and Celtic symbol of fertility and immortality. The god Thor's life tree was oak. Druids believed the consumption Druids believe the consumption of acorns will help see the future, and the word druid can be translated as oak knowledge. The acorn is the fruit of the oak tree. So yeah, it's very good. Look it up. Look at what the acorn means. You're a symbol of strength. Yeah, you're exhibiting the positive traits of fire sign in your love life. Um, I think with the people who they are not passing down these artistic talents, like maybe if you're a comedian, you're not passing that down to your children. You're not teaching them how to be funny, how to write down jokes, how to save what's funny, so that they too can be comedians like you, or even worse. And I'm talking about the man. um PS, if I've not said this before, I think I've said this. I think Virgo men are the funniest. I love Virgo men. I think Virgo men are the funniest. My favorite comedian is Cat Williams. I love Chris Tucker. I love Chris Tucker. Like when people are saying, "Oh, don't talk about Chris Rock," I'm like, "Who's talking about Chris Rock?" I'm not saying I don't like Chris Rock, but I love Chris Tucker. Like I love Chris Tucker. I love him so much. Like he's so. I love Chris Tucker. I love him. I love watching him in Money Talks. I love watching him in Rush Hour. Oh, I love it. So that's what I'm talking about. Virgo men, especially, you're not teaching your kids game. You're not showing them game. You're not teaching them how to make the money. And I'm feeling that I'm talking to most of the men who they're not even really, really using their talent. Or you could be using your talent and you're not teaching your kids how to use talent. So you guys are gonna lose the talent. You lose the ability to make the money for the family, to keep it, down the bloodline. You know. So stay in the house that you are in, and don't move. You have to stay there. It's like that's a narcissistic benefit. Like it's narcissistic money. It's like that's the money that you have. Like it's for you to have it. You understand? So even if it's an ugly looking house, you have to keep it and stay in there. Queen of Wands, yeah, really very powerful. Your intuition is sharp. Like I said, you could be closing your eyes, but it doesn't mean that you're sleeping. You just strategizing, and you have your, I don't want to say you have your guard up, but you have you're well armored and suited up. You understand, spiritually. um and if you have to fight, you will. So I see that. Now, in general and in conclusion, um I've been trying to figure, I really don't like to see this card upright, or like this. I don't like, and it came out like this, because then I start bullshitting. I just start saying, okay, well, this means, you conquered the lion, you didn't conquer the crocodile. Looking, no. Okay, so first I have to see what this is. Okay. I think you've defeated some kind of demon, but I don't think it was easy. Like a demonic spirit has fallen flat on his back. You know, it's like a fighting period in your time is done, and it doesn't necessarily mean that, even if I said that you slayed a dragon, a demon, I don't think you necessarily slayed anything. It's just that the demon might be gone or flat on his back right now. And I don't think I owe it to you to say that you did that, but I don't know. I don't know. A time where people were feeling terrorized, you understand, that has come to an end. So it's kind of like there's somebody, or you perhaps, you understand, you used to terrorize people, but it's kind of like it's come to an end. Like it's come to an end. Maybe you used to terrorize your community or the family, but it's come to an end. Like, even if you're a woman, you say the truth and nothing but the truth, and that's that, and you don't care how blunt you are. But this used to be a time where you used to run around, terrorizing people like a monster. You understand? So, upside down or not upside down, I just don't know. This card, I'm serious. You know, I think you're at a period during the Leo season where you're choosing not to be scary. It's kind of like you would just be chilling like a villain, really laid back. I think. I don't know. But you're definitely not going to be attacking anybody during the Leo season, I think. Anywho, fam, career area. I mean, sorry. See, so tired. Maybe I need to eat. I haven't eaten anything. I want to eat burger. I mean, every time when you're hungry, it just destroys your diet. Like, I've never ever really stuck to a diet. You know, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, and now it's like I know I should have cooked early. Now I'm really hungry. Anyway, but Absolute necessity. I see a rape. I'm seeing rape more in like your reputation on the 1st, 4th, 5th, or 14th of August. Um, anyway, absolute necessity. Yeah, people will try to. People will try. Yeah, it's definitely your reputation. People will try to throw you under the bus. I think on the 1st, 4th, or 5th, or 15th of the month, don't come outside at all. Stay inside. But that's bad to tell you because if you wanted to come outside, you come outside. And whether your ideas are good or bad, people are still gonna throw you under the bus for your ideas. Um, the lovers. Okay, I believe the reason why, in general, people will be throwing you under the bus is because you're gonna seem like a hypocrite because you know of this, the lovers card. You know, it will kind of like be this. I think you will end up marrying your lover, and most likely that lover may be transgender, or you guys could have like a gay or lesbian marriage, which you know morally there's nothing wrong with it, but you may get criticism from your family or from the community in general. But nonetheless, you'll probably have a very beautiful, elaborate wedding, or it will be very public, your wedding, because you're just gonna marry the woman of your dreams as a woman, or if you're a man of your dreams. But I'm seeing this more for women. I think women are the ones who they're really, really coming out with their sexuality, with how they feel. So that is what I have for your reading. That's what I have for your reading, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Um, Forgive me, I'm just very hungry. Um, yep, 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 yep. And that's your reading. Please do enjoy the Leo season. Uh, yeah, enjoy the Leo season. And I am Adanina. Thank you so much, for tuning in to Intuitive Talks. I intuit into it, you intuit into it, we intuit into it, we all intuit into it. I just intuited into it, and I'm just connecting the dots while also just remembering memory. Take care, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. Happy Leo season.